are there certain ways that you're vetting, whether it's younger lawyers, even other lawyers that you bring on, whether there's certain questions you ask them, or even certain kind of experiences you have that help you determine that somebody is a good fit versus not?
There's no certain like key questions. It's just like, talk to me about yourself, or like, what drives you. I can usually tell a little bit off of if I make an attorney an offer and it's one's based off of more hustle, one's based off of more certainty and salary, what kind of personality you may have. But I do a lot of background checking. Like people, I get blown up constantly because people call me like the lawyer whisperer because I got my ear to the ground. Like I know everything about everybody. I think I do a pretty good job about just like finding out who people really are. I ask around about other people. I make sure I'm certain about somebody before they fit in. And when we hire lawyers at our firm, I feel like we can mold the quality of lawyer that they are, what quality of trial lawyer, but they have to be a good person first. Even with our law clerks, we do a lot of fucking background checks, social media checks. If you're law clerks that try to work your attorneys and all their social media is them at the nightclub in Vegas constantly, like that's not, I don't know, man, not what it is, right? Most of our trial lawyers end up being same like me, very humble beginnings. I like those people that come from humble beginnings that are very hungry, that not only that want to succeed, but kind of need to succeed for their family, because I see commonalities in that. And then I could teach them not only this is how you be a lawyer, but then this is how you also generate business to take care of you as well. Like if you ever want to start your own firm, you have to be able to bring in business. And I teach that at our firm and other places as well.
The human condition is so interesting to me. Ironically, the thing that typically leads to a lot of wealth is abundance mindset and actually helping others succeed. And the ones that actually help the most people succeed tend to be the most financially successful.
It's true, dude, right? Like the wealthiest people that I know are the people that are the most giving with their time or helping others. Because I do believe in karma. It's some form or fashion, like it all comes back. And like my dad taught me this at an early age. He's like, just be nice to everybody. There's no reason to be an asshole. Like I judge people now, if we're going out to dinner or lunch, how nice they are to the staff, right? If they say thank you or please, or just show a little human interest in people, that's how I judge it. That's how I judge folks. And if people think they're better than anybody, that's not somebody I want to be around. Like you should never, ever, I don't care your level of success, we're all human beings. We're all on this planet. Like we're sharing it together. Just be cool. And if you're cool and putting out good energy, everybody else will be too. So yeah, man, that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Let's take it one level deeper, because I want to talk about like ego in the legal profession. And I'm still puzzled about this, because obviously there's a lot of it, but at the same time, you would think that building a business and building a law firm is one of the most humbling experiences I think that anyone can ever experience. It's just a painful experience to go from nothing to something. And you would think that any ego that you have at the start would be beaten out, of you by the time you get to the end. But yet here we are.
I think any successful lawyer that's a law firm, that's running a law firm, has to put their ego aside. If you cannot do that, you will not succeed. You will end up having to run on that treadmill, keep up with everything. Because if you have the ego, you want to do everything, you want to do it your way, and you are the top of the pyramid. If you build yourself on that, one, you're going to be really fucking tired. You might be successful, you might make a lot of money, but you're not going to have a quality of life. That's not going to be good. Two, how are you going to be able to scale that business? If it's just you, if you put yourself on the top of the pyramid, because of your ego, you had to be the best. You have to try every case. You have to have your name on everything. If you put yourself at the top of the pyramid, what's the value? The value is just you. That's not a product somebody wants to buy or you want to be bought, right? So I preach to people when they start the law firms or they start their brands. And like I do this at my firm, I made a very concentrated mission to try cases in teams. I recruited lawyers with personalities that were good people first out of law school or young lawyers, bring them into the firm, have them try cases and develop a name for themselves. Because if they're able to also try cases and do a good job, then I can bring in other cases that they can try, and I don't have to be that person that has to do everything, right? But to do that, you have to put your ego aside. You have to put yourself second. But I think that's how you have the biggest quality of life, because if you insulate yourself by putting your ego aside, then you have more free time to hang out with your family, whatever you want to do.